What if we could shape our infrastructure in a way that revolutionizes our built environment? What if we reject the notion that this is the way it's always been done when it comes to designing the material world and embrace the impossible? Imagine achieving more strength with less. Introducing AEOS from Nucor, America's first A913 steel. Agile, efficient, optimized, and sustainable, AEOS is shaping the future of steel around the world. In AEOS, Nucor has created an innovative new material for steel construction that's stronger than other types of steel. So, what sets A913 steel apart from traditional steel? We believe that steel's lifetime doesn't have to end in the junkyard. Produced almost entirely from scrap metal, AEOS is pushing construction towards a more sustainable future. This steel's advanced lightweight construction lets you build taller and more efficiently, meeting strength requirements with less material and saving you time and money in the long run. But the advantages of AEOS don't end there.
My name is Dave Ekman, Managing Principal of MKA's Chicago office and a Senior Principal of the firm. I'd say at MKA we're always striving for better, so when we were asked to participate in this study comparing A913 steel against A992 as well as concrete options, we saw it as an opportunity for us to learn. We saw that somewhere around a 20% savings in material weight when using AEOS. It's actually less preheat than A992.
Architects, engineers, contractors, developers were all looking to build bigger and build bolder, and with high strength steel that gives us an ability to do that in a better, easier sense. It's exciting just as a member of that AEC community to see some of the places that high strength steel can take us, because it has a lot of big benefits for these strength controlled elements like columns and transfer members.
It's been successfully used in projects, and all our clients are looking for cost savings, and so this is an opportunity to reduce the material quantities, which generally results in cost savings for your clients.
The largest benefit for using A913 material that's produced domestically is the time savings. Nucor rolls A913 material with every column rolling. With the innovations that we've seen over the last number of years with higher grade material, availability of material domestically, it does allow some of the most complicated structures in the country and in the world to be built out of steel.
To prove the benefits of AEOS, we decided to partner with MKA to create a conceptual design that shows how our high-strength A913 product outperforms a traditional concrete frame design. Nucor studied a 40-story office building with 30-foot by 40-foot bays under typical loading conditions. This study compared concrete, A992 grade 50 and AEOS grade 65 steel as the framing systems. By obtaining feedback from some of the industry's leading contractors, we simulated a side-by-side comparison based on real-world market conditions. Even though the concrete core is erected ahead of steel framing, the steel design begins to overtake the concrete design within a few months. By using AEOS instead of concrete, we were able to save approximately 23 weeks of construction time. Let's take an even closer look at how the steel performed compared to concrete. In this cross-section, the concrete tower requires just over 18 square feet of area to support the load. But using AEOS in this same column requires only 3 square feet of area, a savings of 15 square feet for this single column. This includes spray-on fireproofing. For the overall building, we gain nearly 5,000 square feet of area when switching from concrete to AEOS, almost a third of an entire floor. What would you do with all of that extra real estate? Another advantage of AEOS over concrete is that steel doesn't require formwork. This alone saves a substantial amount of money on average, since the cost of formwork and shoring alone can exceed the cost of concrete and rebar, which isn't a concern with AEOS. When compared to concrete and traditional grades of steel for conventional commercial and office construction, AEOS is the clear winner. In material savings, environmental impact, schedule, project costs, and constructability. We can look to real-world examples of AEOS pushing the industry forward with projects like Salesforce Tower in Chicago.
Salesforce Tower is a 60-story high-rise office building. The first I had heard about A913 steel specifically, when I was out at Saveza's shop, and we ended up talking about the grade 65 that they were using, the fact that it was domestic.
On the Salesforce Tower project, we actually had a design change after all material had already been ordered, at which point we approached Nucor and were able to get into the next rollings, got the material ordered and delivered here on time without any real effects to our fabrication time frame.
High-strength steel is always an advantage because it will simply reduce the material that is required. Many times steel is the most cost-effective way to go, and using AEOS or grade 65 simply adds to the advantage of the steel framing system.
To implement AEOS in your next project, reach out to our Construction Solutions Group today.